Alrighty, good day yogis. So as you can see, a new setup. So in New Jersey, in Jersey City, we just got permission to start opening up our studios again at 25% capacity. So I had to rearrange the whole thing and get the setup that is close to what it's going to look like going forward while I have students in the class. So that's why I have to change the setup a little bit. We'll get a little bit of getting used to, but hopefully it is sufficiently well placed so that you still have a really good practicing experience sitting here with me. So welcome to class. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as for my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab. My 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for it. Classes are $10 if you're having a difficult time. Right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the posts, the videos are then uploaded as posts on those two platforms. I also upload the videos onto our YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. And if you're not actually streaming with me, or if the audio and video is a little bit shaky on Instagram and Facebook, please go to YouTube instead. The audio and video is way better on that platform. So the YouTube channel is Simha Yoga Lab. Going forward, just to let you know, those of you who are in Jersey City or Hoboken in the area and are thinking about actually visiting for class, there will be a whole new protocol. I will send you guys an email, those of you who are on my email list. I'm also going to post it on my website, so please start checking the website to see what the information is. I'll update it in the next couple of days. So basically, try to do the best you can to email me 24 hours in advance, because I only have 7 spots for students and myself, so that's 8 people total in the room. So you need to kind of reserve your spot, right? So email me 24 hours in advance. I'll give you instructions on how to do it. Basically, I will have a waiver, and you will just copy and paste that entire waiver onto the body of the email, and then on the title, the subject line of the email, you're going to put your name and your date and the time in which you're coming to class, and then I will have to confirm for you whether or not I have a spot for you. Okay, so unfortunately, that's the way it is. I'm also rethinking about how to make the sign-in process contactless. So everything's still kind of up in the air, trying to figure out what I want to do as a small business. All right, with all that said, thank you again for your patience. For those of you who have tighter hips, please elevate, sitting up on a block or a blanket. And if you're newer to my practice, welcome. Today's class is open flow. It's a level 1 and level 2. If you have any kind of injuries, special limitations, or any kind of pains, please make sure that you continue to be mindful about your practice. Try not to push anything and overdo anything. We don't want to perpetuate any injuries or create any injuries. Pull back a little bit, take the basics pose, skip any variations not appropriate for you, or please modify as you need. I'll give you a lot of verbal instructions, and I'm doing the class with you, so you're going to have lots of demonstrations to follow with. Okay, sitting up tall, let the palms face up, fingers come together, we drop, thumb and index finger stop shape, as you ground evenly through your seat, connecting to a lengthy tall spine. Start to let your inhales even out with your exhales. arms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer from the heart. Pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs. Lifting the heart toward the sky. Setting your intention for yoga practice. Devoting the practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Mantra for purification. Purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushta, Gato Piwa, Yaha Smarit, Putrikaksha, Sabahya, Bihyandraha, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side, elongating through the left side of the neck. And chin toward the right shoulder. Release, back center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side, roll it back, opposite side, roll the center. A few more rounds at your own pace. Chin back to center and pause. Taking the opposite direction. And then back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and reach your spine. Coming off your blocks, extend the legs forward, separating the feet. Hands support to each side of you and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in. Roll out. Draw in. Outer rotation, circling the ankles. Back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Cross your shins, opposite shin on top. Raise the arms up high, extend. Twist to the right on the exhale. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, other side. Back to center again, side bends. Right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back to center, other side. Back to center again, legs forward, forward fold. And take it back up, bend your knees, swing the legs back behind you, down dog, and start to bring out the legs, walk out side to side. All right, come back to stillness. Inhale, come forward into your plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Hands alongside the rib cage. On 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Your elbows alongside the ribs. Your belly and your lower ribs are touching down. Press into your hands. Lift up a little higher. So lower ribs, belly away from floor. Elbows are still joined. Lengthen even more on the inhale, full extension if you have it. Slight bending of the elbows if you need that. And this is your cobra pose. And bending the elbows, take it all the way down. Draw back to down to child's pose, stretching the lower back. Walk your hands in, sitting on the top of your shins. Hands together in prayer, interlace, press your palms forward, round the spine. So opening up the back. Inhale, come to neutral, reach up, and even gently looking up. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back, lift the sternum up, gently looking upwards. And start to release, hands together in prayer, interlace with the other thumb on top, press forward, round the spine again. Inhale, come to neutral, palms reaching up and gently looking up as well. Release, wrap the hands back behind you and take the other thumb on top. Broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back. Lift the heart center up, gently looking up once again. And release. Walk your hands forward once again. Tuck the toes under. Now keep your toes tucked under. Lift the knees so that your shins are about parallel to the floor. Press firmly into your hands. So this is to stretch your toes and activate your quads. And lengthen out the legs. Come back to the downward dog, heading out. All right, come back to stillness. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the right knee toward the nose and round the spine. Kick it up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Extending the right foot back up, square off, and step the right foot forward. Warrior one, arms up high. Line up the right knee over the right heel, toes point straight forward, extending the arms up high. Exhale, open up the arms, open up the hips for warrior two, arms parallel. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle, right hand inside the foot, left arm up. Now if your hips or your low back are a little bit tight, you can elevate. Take the right arm to top of the right leg, left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthening out the right leg, triangle. Tip the left hip back, reach your right hand forward. Right hand to the floor. Now, if this is a little bit difficult for you to touch down, you can take the right hand to the shin. If you're even less flexible, it's a little higher up the shin. But if you're able to slide it down a little bit deeper, take the hand to the lower shin. And left arm up, this is a triangle. Inhale, take it all the way back up. Reverse triangle, right arm up and back. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend the left back up, square off. Step the left foot forward, back heel down, warrior one. So left toes point straight forward, left knee over the heel. Square center, arms up high, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse, warrior, left arm up and back. Exhale, side angle, hands to the inside of the foot, or again, modifying, elbow to the knee, right arm reaching up. Inhale, take it up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle, left hand to the floor, or hand to the shin, higher up or lower down, and right arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle, bend the front knee, hands to the floor, Left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right foot back up, step it forward, warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Lift up, gaze upwards. And then bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it all the way back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extend side angle. So again, right hand to the floor, while elbow to top of the knee, and then left palm facing down and reaching forward. So this is a left side extension in your extended side angle. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, extended triangle. Hand to the floor. Hand anywhere along the shin. And then left palm facing down and reach forward. And take it back up again. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up top. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up. Open up the hips. Bend the left knee. Extend the left back up. Step it forward. Warrior one. Wrapping the hands back behind you. Take the other thumb on top. Broaden your shoulders. Reach your knuckles back. Gaze upwards. And then bow forward. Devotional warrior. Release, take it all the way back up. Warrior one, open it up. Warrior two, reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Hand to the floor or elbow to the knee. Right palm facing down and reaching forward. Inhale, take back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Extended triangle. Right hip turns back. Left hand to the floor or anywhere along the shin. Right palm facing down and reach forward. Inhale. Take it all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside the right arm in touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Take it back up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Cactus the arms, palms face forward, elbows bent. Draw the arms in toward each other. Inhale, open 3 times. Draw the arms in toward each other. Inhale, open. Draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Elbows toward each other, the palms facing up. And then reach up and touch your fingers. Draw the elbows back, palms face up. Reach up, touch your fingers. Draw the elbows back. Reach up, touch your fingers. Then take the left hand to catch your right wrist. Notice the palm facing up and the fingers, the thumb and the index finger catches your right wrist. Extend, side bend to your left. Back to center, switch arms, extend, side bend to the right. Back to center, extend. Wrap the right arm underneath the left, eagle arms. Lift the elbows up, gaze upwards. And then bow forward, devotional warrior. Now, if you have the extension to touch your fingertips down, go ahead. If you have even more to touch your forearms down, do that. All right. Make your way back up to eagle arms for warrior one. Releasing the arms for warrior two. Reverse warrior. Bound side angle. Right hand to floor, elbow to knee. Left arm reaching up. Left hand behind you, half bind. Right? And your shoulders are tight, stay here. Right? So this is your other modified position. Stay here if your shoulders are tight. If you're going further, dip the right shoulder lower. Wrap the right arm underneath you, pressing the tricep to the inside of the right knee, into the bend of the knee, right? And then wrap the left hand back behind you, touch the other hand. Lift up, lean back, stack the shoulders, gaze up. Bow side angle. Start to release. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg. Half bound, triangle. Left hand behind you. Stack the shoulders. You may remain here or lift the torso up slightly. Strong through that standing, supporting right leg. And reach your right arm forward. Maybe torso parallel to the floor. Inhale, take it all the way back up. Reverse triangle with the half bind. And then bend the front knee, release your hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. And this time lower all the way down to belly, sphinx pose. Walk your hands forward, lower your forearms down. Right? So grabbing opposite elbows, and that will help you measure out your shoulders width. And then take the arms to parallel the floor, forearms down. Press your hands down, press your belly and your lower ribs down, and that will lengthen your lower back. And with that, press your forearms down to lift the chest, and that is the oppositional movement of the upper torso, upper spine. So that should give you a nice mid-back bend. Keep the toes reaching back, nice and active through the extension of the front of the legs. Press your hands down, lift the elbows up, cobra pose. Still the belly and the ribs are actively reaching down. Shoulders are drawn back. Deepening that back bend still. But notice that the back bend went downwards a little bit, down the spine, down the back. All right, coming a little higher up, deepening your back bend if you have it in you. If not, stay as you are. So bending the elbows. Walk the right hand back, one hand print. Walk the left hand back, keeping the elbows slightly bent. Roll the shoulders forward, up, and as you draw the shoulders back, lengthen out the arms. So you're in a little bit higher position in your cobra pose. So as you come up with your torso, the back bend goes downwards. A little bit lower down the spine, a little bit lower down the back. All right, if you have one more in you, bend the elbows first. This time, walk your left hand in, one hand print. Walk your right hand in, one hand print. Match them up. With the elbows bent, roll the shoulders forward, up, and as you draw the shoulders back, lengthen out the arms as well, and this will bring you into a much higher position in your cobra pose. And let's break. Bend the elbows, gently release down, and then child's pose. Lift the seat. Draw the seat gently toward the heels as you stretch your lower back, come forward into child's pose. Now make sure as you transition back, right? Press strongly into your hands and aim the tail back and down. So try to get the seat as close toward the heels first as you can, and then as you have that tension of the seat drawing toward the heels, then you can start to fold forward. Now, oftentimes, we don't press into the hands for that additional leverage, right? And we just kind of like sit here softly and fold forward. We don't get really the stretch of the glutes in the lower back, as opposed to you press into your hands strongly. Draw the seat toward the heels first, so you have a much deeper sitting down position. Then, once you have the stretch of your glutes and your lower back, then you can start to lower down, and that will give you a much better child's pose. Much more active, much more extension, much more stretch. All right, take it back up, down, up. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Cactus the arms, palms are facing forward, elbows are bent. Draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Palms face up as you draw the elbows back toward each other. Reach up and touch your fingers. Draw the elbows back. Reach up, touch your fingers. Draw the elbows back. Reach up and touch. Extend the left arm. Right palm facing up and the thumb index fingers. Catch the left wrist. Extend and side bending to the right. So it's the left side stretch. Take it back up, switch directions, extend side bend to your left. Back to center again, wrapping your left arm underneath your right heel, arms, elbows up, gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Now, if you don't have a lot of mobility here, and you're just hovering in space, that's okay. Help yourself balance by pressing your left shoulder to the inner left knee. With that little bit of resistance, right? It helps to stabilize. If you have a deeper position, maybe your fingertips touch down, maybe even your forearms. So it all depends on your flexibility. Or however hard you want to work, right? Inhale, start to release. Take it all the way back up to vertical. And then open it up. Warrior two, bound side angle, reverse warrior. Exhale side angles, it could be again hand to the floor or elbow to the knee. Right arm up, right hand behind you, half bind. So if you're tight in the shoulders, right, this is where you want to stay. If you're going deeper for the full bind, dip the left shoulder a little bit lower. Thread the left arm underneath. Press your tricep to the crease of the knee or where the knee bends, and then wrap the left hand behind you, catch the other hand. Now notice, most of us, the torso is way open to the right side. So the correction is, lift the upper back to lengthen. Lean the upper back in space to realign and get into straighter spine, straighter line, and then stack the shoulders for more depth, rotating in the front of the shoulder, the torso toward the sky. All right, start to release. Release your binds. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Half bound triangle. So, left hand to the shin or to the floor, right arm up, and take the right hand back behind you, half bound. All right, this is good enough. Stay here. If you are going lower, deeper, lift the torso up slightly, extend the left arm forward, and hopefully your torso and the left arm are about parallel to the floor, and your shoulders are stacking. Inhale all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back. Again, lower all the way down to belly, Sphinx pose. Draw the elbows down, grab opposite elbows to line up your shoulders, take the forearms down. Your arms should be 90 degrees, so your shoulders are lined up over the elbows and then elbows to the wrists. Point the fingertips back, press the tops of the feet firmly to the floor, press your belly and your lower ribs to the floor. Just flatten your lower back, and then press your forearms down to lift your chest. Gaze is slightly forwards and slightly downwards, so you are in a much more neutral position. Right, slightly downwards. You're not looking all the way down. Just slightly down to release a little bit of tension to your lower back. All right, turn your right hand in, 45 degrees. Bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand, grab the foot, lift, kick back, and look behind you past your left shoulder. Release. Take it back down to Sphinx. Turn the left hand in. Bend your left knee. Reach back with the right hand, grab the foot. Kick the foot back, lift the chest, look past your right shoulder behind you. Release. And move the elbows outwardly. Walk your hands back alongside the rib cage, and then gently child's pose. Again, so as you transition back, press strongly into your hands. Use that resistance so that you can take a seat toward the heels first. Right? Get that stretch to your glutes and your lower back and the extension of the arms. Then once you have that, you can start to release the head. Alright, so I really encourage you to work on that so that you can get a proper child's pose. Child's pose is a very nice counter pose to a back bend, right? So now you're in a forward bend. So you might as well get a very nice extension in this counter pose to a back bend. This is your forward fold. All right? Starting to release. Take it back to down dog. Inhale, right foot up. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Raise the arms up high, high lunge. Hands together in prayer. Twist to the right. Hook the left arm to the outer right knee. Hands together in prayer and twist. Tip gaze to the floor. Tip forward, standing on the right foot, raise your left leg. So this is a revolved half moon variation that is unsupported. Now start to square off the torso and start to stand up on the right leg and take tree pose. Draw the left knee in, open up the knee to the left side, and sole the left foot to the inner right leg. Above and below the knee joint, gaze slightly forward and to the floor. When you're ready, raise the arms up and out. You may remain here. Those of you working for variations, you can. Take the hands back behind you, broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back. You can. Side bend to your left. Left arm to top left leg, right arm overhead. You can take any other variations. Right, so I'm going to take ankles to knee, and then reaching the arms back, lifting the chest slightly, gaze forward, broadening the chest. So I want to work on hip opening and strengthening of the right quads. Right, or you can just take into tree pose and stay in your tree. 2 more breaths. All right, let's start to break. Take the arms up high, left knee forward. Through the warrior 3, step it back to warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Raise your right leg up. Open up the hips, bend the right knee, and flip the dog. Flip it back around again, right leg up. Step the right foot forward, left knee comes down, crescent moon. Take extra padding to your left knee if you need to. Right, so if you have a blanket or a towel, you need that extra cushioning to protect the knee, go ahead and take it. If you don't need it, then you're directly on the floor, that is perfectly fine. Then you want to lift the torso, lean the hips forward. When you lean the hips forward, you get into stretch the quads. Right? My recommendation is always line up the knee with the heel, straighten out with your shin, so that you can have lots of resistance of the right heel pressing down for leverage. Okay, so that's your stability. Then press your hands to your thighs, lean the upper torso back, lifting the sternum up and slightly back into space. Now, when you're looking up, it's at a slight angle. You're not dropping the head back and crunching the back of the neck, just look up. It's a slight angle forward, so you can honor the length of the back of the neck. Once you set up the base of the pose and you're ready, Venus Mudra. Arms up and back. Alright, so you can stay here in your crescent moon. Those of you who like variations, start working on that. Now, for those of you who have tight shoulders and the hands together, arms reaching this far back is very tight for your shoulders. You can reach your arms up, you can reach your arms forward. That's a very nice option. Now, if your hands together is difficult still, you can widen your arms. And then work progressively in all these variations to work on the shoulders and the back bend. All right, those of you then working on other variations, it could be side bending. Right arm to right leg, left arm overhead. It could be the hand to the floor. That might be a deeper of a reach, right? So if this is too much, arm to the leg. Other direction, left hand to the floor, right arm overhead. Right? We're taking other variations like the mermaids. Right? Actually, before that, I'll give you this one. You can wrap the hands right behind you as well. All right, mermaids. Left hand to bind to left foot, kick the foot back, keep the hips leaning forward, right arm forward, up and back. All right, if you have other mermaid variations, you can go ahead and take it. Otherwise, I will stop there today. 2 more breaths. Right, so you can always stay in this modified position. You don't even have to take the full expression of the pose, right? You can just stay here and just concentrate on your quads and your hips. All right, let's begin to break. Hands to the side of the foot. Let's take a half split today. Tuck the left toes under your back toes. As you shift, line up the hips with the left knee, right? Flex your right foot, getting the stretch to the back of the right calf, right hamstrings. Hands to the side. Re-lengthen your spine, and then folding forward from there. So you should feel a nice stretch to the back of the right leg. You should feel a nice stretch to your lower back. Alright, step the right foot back. Frame your right foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Stay here, left hand down, right arm up to twist, the half bind, right hand behind you. Raise your right arm back up, warrior 1. Ground the back heel for support. Rise up, open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. Right hand forward, about a foot from your toes, a little bit off to the right side. So you're in a slight diagonal. So for those of you who need your blocks, go ahead and take the blocks, tip forward, support with the right hand, right? It's just a little bit of weight on the hand. It's not mostly the weight on the hand. Most of the weight there is actually on the standing right leg. Stack the hips and the shoulders, flex your left foot, raise your left arm up. So this is your option if you're using a block to your right hand. If you're not using a block, you're on your fingertips. Claw your right hand. So you're a little bit higher and not flatter with the right hand. So stay on your fingertips. This gives you a little bit of height for you to lift with. All right, and for those of you who are binding, Chalasana, left hand to the left foot, both hands to your left foot. So it's a free hand balance. And our last option, keep the right hand binding to the left foot, reach your left arm forward, parallel to the floor with your left arm. All right, let's break. Step it back, warrior two, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Stretch your lower back. Take advantage of this next 3 breaths in your down dog. Alright, second side. Left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Low lunge. Raise, arms up high, high lunge. So in a lunge position, your right heel is off the floor, you're balancing on your toes. Warrior poses, the heel is down and the foot is at an angle, right? So note the difference. Warrior pose, back heel is down at an angle. Lunge, back heel is up, balancing on your toes. Arms up, twisting to left. Hands together in prayer. Twisting to left, right elbow to outside the left knee, and twist. Take the gaze to the floor for balance. Tip the way forward. Raise your right leg. So you're in a revolved half moon variation, unsupported. The hands are not touching down. Then start to stand up on the left leg. Draw the right knee in for tree. Sole of the right foot to inner left leg. Try to go above the knee joint or below the knee joint. And knees moving out to the side. Hands together in prayer. Arms up and out. So gaze is to the floor, slightly ahead of you. Continue to work here, any variations you like. So for example, wrap your hands back behind you, but take the opposite thumb on top this time. Side bending to the right, if you want to take that stretch. I ended up taking ankles to knee. If you took something else, go ahead. Make sure you flex your right foot, bend your left knee, so you're activating your left quads. You're opening into the hips, lengthening into your spine. I'm going to reach your arms back instead of forward, broadening the shoulders. Two more breaths. Alrighty, beginning to finish up through the tree pose and warrior three. Step it back to warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Raise the left leg up. Open up the hips, bend the left knee, and flip. Flip it back around again. Left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Crescent moon. Right knee comes down. Untucking the back toes. Walk the hands. Tuck the thighs. With the hands supporting. Lunge forward. Get into the stretch of your quads, into your hips. Then lining up the left knee over the left heel and really anchor down through that left heel. Press your hands, top of the thighs. Lean your upper torso back. So this is your supported or the modified position of your crescent moon. You may stay here, just gently looking upward with the back bend and the hip opening, or Venus Mudra, arms up and back. So again, you have the option, arms further back, straight up, or forward, depending on your flexibility. Also, arms can go wider. All of those are good options. Those of you taking additional variations, you can wrap the hands back behind you for the heart opening. You can come back to the modified position. You can side bend with the left arm to left leg, right arm overhead. So make sure you do what you did on the first side. or the left hand can come down as a deeper variation on the side end. You can go the opposite direction. And then those of you working with the mermaids, right? Support with the left hand to left leg. Bend your right knee. Reach back with the right hand, grab the foot and kick the foot away. As you kick the foot away, that lengthens your right arm, draws your shoulders back, also draws your upper torso back. That's a counterbalance for you now to reach your left arm up and overhead. So that's your mermaid one. Two more breaths. All right, starting to break. It is your half split. Hand support to either side. Tuck the back toes. As you shift your hips back in space, you want to line up the right hip over the right knee with a vertical line with the right thigh. Flex your left foot. Get the stretch the back of the left leg, your calves and your hamstrings. Hand supporting to either side of the left foot. Lengthen and fold. Begin to break, step the left back down, hands support either side of the left foot. Tuck the back toes of the back knee, we're twisting. Now, keep in mind, the right hand is about foot to the right side of the left foot. So that's about shoulders width. Line up the right shoulder with the right wrist. Left knee to the left heel. So you want two vertical lines here. Maintain that vertical line. Rotate in the torso, in the spine, left arm up into half bind and twist deeper. So actively draw the left shoulder up and back to deepen that twist, more space to the front of the left shoulder. And then once you stabilize everything, you can take a gaze to look up. Release, warrior one. Left hand comes back down. Ground the back heel. Rise up. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back. Plank. Inhale one breath. Exhale chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Now let's turn the toes out, heels together. Bend at the knees. Draw the seat toward the heels and take extended balasana. Alright, so this is like an extended squat. It's a nice stretch to your lower back, openness of the glutes and the hips, extension to the upper back, lengthening through the arms. Alright, let's take it back to down dog, pigeon. Left leg up, left knee into a nose, land, shin to the floor. Pointed left toe position, left knee, left thigh, angles out to left. Supporting with your right hand, your hands, inch your right knee further back, lower the right knee, untuck the toes, lower the hips. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine, hips should be level, spine should be straight, left knee, left thigh, angles out to side, creating a triangle in which you're balancing on. Once you have that, you may not even need your hands for balance. And then go ahead and make your way forward. You can be on your forearms. You can make pillows with the hands. So this is your time here to take it into a very quiet and rested pigeon pose. And if you want to remain here and stay in this passive pigeon, then keep working here. Allow breath and gravity to get your hips a little bit more deeply into the stretch. If you're working on variations, right, working on your mermaids, twisting, right? If you're more advanced and you know my practice, you can invert, you can unbalance. But for today, we'll stay here. For those of us who are not taking all the extra poses, I want you to feel for the stretch of the front of the left leg, right? So since you're in a pointed toe position and your shin is down and your knee is bent, if you really let the seat get heavy and draw it downwards, right, and back, there should be a good amount of stretch to the front of the left leg. Right? And of course, depending on your flexibility, you may feel a little bit of strain. If you do feel some strain, I want you to ease out of it just a little bit. I don't want you to feel stressful in this stretch. I want you to feel like you're working toward your edge. Two more breaths. Start to finish up your variations if you're taking something different. Alrighty, let's break. Lift back up, walk your hands back in, tucking your back toes, and pressing back to down dog. So take lots of movement, side to side, peeling out the legs. Right, so you might even start to feel some circulation back into your left leg, some rush of blood. Alright, second side. Right leg up, right knee in, land that right shin to the floor. So it's a pointed toe position. Right knee, right thigh, angles out to the right, 30 to 45 degrees. Into left knee, further back, lower the seat, untuck the toes, walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. So you should feel pretty level, pelvis level, spine straight. If you did this right, arms out to the side, you don't need your hands for balance. And then draw the torso forward. Once you've measured all that out, you can swing your forearms. You can make pillows with your hands. So again, repeat what you did on the first side, so you're nice and even and symmetrical. And so notice that the right seat is not rolling to touch down on the floor. Most of us do not have the flexibility to do this in the proper alignment and still take the seat all the way down to the floor. So you know you're not very flexible in the hips and you're sitting on the floor on the right side, then I can pretty much tell you you're not doing the proper alignment, right? Because most of us are not going to be able to sit all the way down with the right seat, right? That requires a lot of flexibility, right? So if you turn the right knee, right thigh out to right side, about 30 to 45 degrees. That gives you the alignment of the hips. You're balancing on the top of the shin, right? So this is where you need to be. Those of you working additional variations, make sure you start to take something, right? For those of us who are just feeling for the pigeon in a very passive position here in the forward fold, if you start to sink the seat down and let the seat get heavy, you should feel a little bit more extension or a little bit more stretch to the front of the right leg. Right? In particular, starting with the knee and into the quads. Right? At least that's where I'm feeling it. I'm also feeling a good amount of stretch to my outer hip and my glutes on the right side. Right? As I sink back and downwards, getting more stretch. Two more deep breaths. Alrighty, when you're ready, walk your hands back in, tuck the back toes, press up and back into your down dog, and pedaling out the legs, walking it out side to side. Right, circulation rushing through that right leg. Right, feel for that. I almost feel like my right leg is a little bit cold, right? As my blood is rushing through that leg. All right, start to come back to stillness. Knee down dog and walk your feet forward toward your hands, preparing for your Shavasana. Extend the legs forward with the hands to the side. Slide the hands out, and that will help you assist in lowering onto your back. Hug the left knee in, left arm stays out to the T, and twist to the right. As you roll to the outer right hip, left shoulder blades stay flat to the floor. And if the left knee does not touch down, that is okay. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the left. Again, keep the right arm, right shoulder blade flat to the floor. Release, take it back to center. Hug both knees in. And then step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Turn your toes out, palms face up. Let it all go. Begin to draw the breath back in. Start to move the fingers and the toes, reaching the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions, rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for all. Hands together in prayer. Bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing the practice with me today. I appreciate your time. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com. So the new protocols should be going up on my website in the next few days. I am streaming on Instagram and Facebook. I'm also uploading the videos onto my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Please visit all of those platforms for your practice. Classes are $10, and if you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. My handle for Venmo is Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code is 8096. All right, thank you again for your time. Be well, take care. I will see you soon. And for those of you returning to the studio, I cannot wait until I see you. Thank you.